messaging me. I'm not late. I'm actually on time. For 7:30. Remember? How you guys doing? How's everybody's Friday going? So there's a whole bunch of questions from my channel members. Uh, I don't know if Nonstop Aquatics is on right now. Let me message him. He's actually messaging me right now. Actually, there he is. All right. So essentially, uh, he was asking, um, what's going on, Crown Tail, Half Moon? How are you? Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, Friday. Um, oh, yes, a good question actually. It depends, it's hard to explain these things. Sometimes your tank has more microorganisms than other times. So, for example, I don't know if Leo's on, sorry, if Jonathan's on right now, but if you are, to answer your question that you just asked me, you basically what happens is when you're away, for example, you're not doing as much water changes. So there's more animals living in your water column, like microorganisms, paramecium and stuff. So there's more food for your baby fish, essentially. What's going on, Mountain Greenery? How you doing? And also, huge shout out to all my 10,000 new subscribers. Everybody that is here from various different avenues, including Graham Stevens. Huge shout out to you guys. Thank you for being here. And Nonstop Aquatics. Okay, coming back to your question. What's going on, Brandon? So essentially, when you were away, you weren't doing as much water changes. So more microorganisms like bacteria and stuff were growing in your water column. Paramecium is a type of microorganism. It's like microscopic, and it's basically like essentially like you can't even see it with your eyes for most of the time. When you look through like with the light, you kind of see the shadows. It's that small. It's tiny, and so when there's more of that stuff, more chance that you're fry to survive. And as opposed to when you're doing your water changes and you're home and you're there, you're keeping the water clean, which means less microorganisms in your water column. Essentially, unfortunately, this is the reality of it. So what I recommend is no, no, no. What you want to do is you want to culture your paramecium. So it's really easy. I'll show you guys. This is what Buddy gave me actually. Michael from Fish Easy, he gave me this. So this is I actually didn't start the paramecium culture for it. So this does require your effort, but this stuff is called some type of a grain. I think it's called a wheat grain. So essentially a grain, and you boil like 2 to 3 of these guys, and you put it into 1 liter of water, distilled water, and you put some starter culture into it, which is water from your older culture, and you leave it for a week, and it's now full of paramecium, and it lasts like for 3 weeks to 4 weeks in that bottle, and then you can pour water out of it into your tank every day. You know what I mean? So he has 4 of these cultures running, or 6 at a time, one from every week. So once a week on Sunday he makes 2 new ones, type of deal. What's going on, Kian Cavill? Welcome. Tasman. So the first fish I would say that's easy to breed for profit is guppies and live bearers. Expensive guppies and expensive live bearers. They breed easily. They're not the easiest to keep alive, so you would have to have you would have to cater to the animal. For example, with most live bears, you want to have a decent amount of KH in your water, so add some crushed corals or something like that. High quality food, but they produce good quality babies. Start with a good gene pool, and you will make money from it very easily. What's going on, Sima Fisher? Actually, let me make her moderator. So Sima is a local artist. I'm actually working on music with her, and she has NFTs. So we're trying to get into the NFT space, and there's NFTs available through her art page. She's a great artist as well as a musician. I put a link to her thing on the bottom on the description. If one of you guys can also copy and paste that, that would be awesome. And check her NFT out. And if you guys buy one, I get a commission, and she will invest it into our music that we're working on together. So check out the NFTs from Sima Fisher, and also subscribe to her channel, her YouTube channel. Help her out, you know what I mean? Because I'm working on music with her, which is really cool. What's going on, Ames? What's going on, US Caper? What's going on, GB? What's going on, Anon? I've received catch. Oh, nice, very good. What's going on, Vanessa? Can you give some tips on growing Aripimas? Aripimas are very large, and I don't have any experience with them. They get to about 8 feet, so you need very, very large tanks. I think bigger than 8 feet, even. You know. What's going on, Anita Newhouse? Welcome. What's going on, Scaper? Buenos tardes. Welcome. What's going on, Ray Ray? First time live. I know, welcome. I saw your comments earlier. Glad to have you here. Ray Ray is a new member, so really glad. And what's going on, Longfin Lagoon? And Tasman, what's the best first fish to breed for profit? Yeah, I just talked about that. And so coming back to Non-Stop Aquatics' question, paramecium is easy to grow, so you can grow that stuff using this type of material. You need like 2 or 3 of these. This is super cheap. You can buy like a pound of these stuff for like less than a buck. It's just like a grain, you know? It's cheap grain, see? And it's definitely totally edible. Tastes like a grain. Now I'm gonna grow paramecium in my stomach. No, so the grain does not have paramecium. Tastes good. Tastes like nothing. Now I'm gonna put this down before I finish eating it. But if you guys subscribe to Fish Easy's channel, he has an entire video about it. Now, the next thing I want to talk about today, who do I tell my fish to? Pet stores and local fish people. Well, thank you, Sima. Thank you for being here. And if you kindly can post your NFT links, that would be helpful, because then people can check them out. Even if you're not buying, like her page and stuff. If you guys are trading with Ethereum, some of her stuff is available. You can use your coins that you can't use anywhere else. You know what I mean? We just bought a bunch of coins today too from like different people. And I bought like, well, this is on a subscription. I forgot I had a subscription. I get one of these every 2 months, every 2 to 6 months, depending on like what I set it for. Right now I have set it for every 6 months. So I got one of these. I paid for it. It's 22 bucks. You know, it's not a paid advertisement or anything. But I did get a new pH pen and a TDS pen. I just bought these, so not a paid advertisement, but this is the same type of pen that I have from before I used already, so I kind of like that one. And I got it because I want to have a backup. You know, I like having backups. I don't know. It makes more sense to me. So, yes, I do, Aquafinity. I'm just really swamped with stuff. I just haven't had time. I'm working full time too, guys and girls. So like, it's been a lot. And Sima will tell you, we're supposed to be working on a song. And today afternoon, she was like bugging me to finish the song, and I haven't. And she's mad at me for that. So like, I barely have any time to even do the work that I'm paid for. So like, you're gonna have to bear with me until like I have a few more free days, because I have to go pick up fish in London, Ontario tomorrow. I have also fish coming on Sunday. I have people coming to pick up fish tomorrow all day. I also have to help Pleco Fever. I have to go see Michael tomorrow to pick up fish from him. You know, I have to drop off some fish to the pet store. I have fish going out to Kingston again. So a lot of stuff happening, you know. And on top of that, I have to go to work and clean tanks and take care of my dog and everything. So I'm really sorry. I haven't had a lot of time. You know, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I haven't even responded to a lot of questions. But yeah, there it is. So that's her NFT website link right there. But yes, I definitely want to do collabs soon. HC Aqua, welcome, welcome, welcome. Aqualicious Hobby, welcome. Greetings from Sydney. Greetings for everybody from Australia and all over the world, wherever you guys are from. Hope you guys are having a great Friday or Saturday morning, Friday evening or Saturday morning. I probably wouldn't do a lot different in the same space because I can't do much differently in here. But once I move into a larger space or a space on the ground floor, I would do things a lot differently. Um, you know, one of the things I would do differently in a new space would be I would get a space that has floor drains so I can drain water directly from my tanks into my floors, into my floor drains, and also I would have automatic water changes, which is something Fish Easy is going to help me do. So that's something I would do differently. So let's try this bad boy out. This is the new one. We're going to try it in a bucket of water down here. Oh, dropped everything. Alright. This should read about 8. It's gonna take a while to settle. Let's see how long it takes. It's been about 10 seconds now. Still going down. Can you guys see it? 8.1. My water has gone up in pH. Actually, it's not bad. 8 point. That's okay. 8.1 or 8.05. So it's not bad. This is actually working, so I know my water is at about 8 pH. That's what my other meter is showing me right now also, which is great. It's dropping a little bit, which also makes sense because it's never exactly the same amount, you know what I mean? It always fluctuates a little bit out of the tap also, because this is altered water by the water company. So see, 7.9. As soon as I move, it changes, so it's great. I like it. So that bad boy works. I like it. The only downside to this is you gotta turn it off. Not a paid advertisement, but you guys can buy this on my Amazon store if you want to. I like this one. I'm gonna put that aside for now, and let's check out the TDS pen. My TDS should be at about 175, so that's what this should read. Let's turn it on off, okay. It says log, okay, on. Hopefully it's not low battery. That's not good. Okay, it's doing some weird stuff, so I might have to return this one. That's the thing about buying stuff on Amazon sometimes. You don't know what you're getting. You could be getting trashy product. So I'm taking the risk and testing this out for you guys and girls. So if you haven't liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Ta-da! What's going on, Ames? Haven't seen you in a couple of days. What's going on, Aaron's Fish Room, Aquafinity? Yes, and then yeah, subscribe to Aquafinity's channel. And thank you so much everybody that subscribed to Sima Fish's channel. Yes, Sima, you can buy one of my colorful betta fish. And good morning, Aaron. I'm guessing you're in Australia. Mountain Greenery says, I have new panda cory fry. I have never raised babies before. Do you have any tips? They are 8-ish days old. So you want to feed them. Panda cories usually can eat baby brine shrimp, especially if they're in a tank. They will find other food until they can start eating live baby brine shrimp. So you want to feed that until they get to about a month or so. Then you can start feeding other foods. So that's what I would recommend. And also you have other options like vinegar eels, microworms. So these are all different live foods that you can try out with your panda cory babies. So, but live baby brine shrimp seems to be the best way to go. For the first 4 or 5 days, they would need to eat smaller food sometimes, depending on how small they are. Most of the time, panda cory fry seem to be big enough to eat live baby brine shrimp right away. But if you need to feed something smaller, then you would have to feed like paramecium or other types of microfoods. Microworms also seem to work really well for baby Corydoras in general, so that's an option. Try it out. So that's my advice, I guess, I can give you for raising any type of Corydoras fry as well as most other small fry. What's going on, Steiner? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm finally getting some discus, mate. So this guy in London, Ontario has some. So we're supposed to go tomorrow to pick them up. Me and Fish Easy. Sorry, not Fish Easy, Pleco Fever. And so that'll be fun, you know. I'm hoping to pick up quite a bit. David is lurking. Welcome, David. How are you? Simba says, yep. Thank you, everyone that's subscribing to her channel also. Because we're working on new music and she's going to have new content. And she's also a real estate agent. She's finishing her exams, so it's going to be fun, you know. Lots of cool stuff coming. And we also bought, what you call that stuff? Shiba Inu coin, the SHIB, you know. We bought a bunch of those today, so I'm pretty happy about it. I'm a SHIBillionaire. Do I need to improve the sound? Sorry, bud. Does anybody else seem to have issues with sound also? I'll speak louder, you know. I was speaking a little softer earlier. Aim's amazing. Yes, Aim's amazing. And any of you guys that want to buy beta fish, you can. They're coming on Sunday, which is in 2 days. It will be available. It'll be fun. Ship to the moon. You know what? I bought it at like 0.00006 cents. So like, if it goes up to a penny, I've made like several $100,000 off of my couple of $100 investment. So I feel pretty confident that it's gonna hit a penny. Like over Christmas break and stuff, you know, it's quite possible that it's gonna hit a penny, and that's all I need. I need to hit a penny. That's it. What's going on, Lazarus? Peppiness is low because I'm a little tired today. You know, I had a long week and lots of stuff was going on, and I'm also trying to get this to work, and it's not bloody working, eh? I'm kind of pissed off about it. I think the batteries are low, to be completely honest. So maybe oh, there's the batteries. Crapola TDS meter. I mean, if it doesn't work, I will return it, because I'm not gonna buy new batteries for something I just bought. What's going on, J-Rock? Well, that's cute, Sima. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's because you were talking to me all day, that's why. Crown Tail Half Moon says, sir, could you check my Facebook message question, Aquarium? Yeah, like, actually, let me see real quickly. Secondly, can you ask the questions here also, because it really helps, because I really don't want to be checking my Facebook trying to answer questions. But Aquachem wants to know discus food. It's open for us, Canada. Prices from discus. Also tomorrow there'll be live streaming 6 p.m. Well, yeah, if you put the link up, I could, but I don't know what the link is, and I can't copy and paste. I'm like stuck here with my devices, so if you can get one of the moderators, they'll put the link up for your thing. What's going on, Pleco Fever? If you have fish-related specific questions for me, I can answer those. You can ask those here on the chat. What's going on? What's going on, David? Where's John? My Fish Tank AQ, welcome. What's going on, Bronx Boomer? You escaper, yes. So me and Pleco Fever are supposed to go pick up fish tomorrow and aquariums. Thank you, Lazarus. Thank you so much. So are you, buddy. I love your channel. I really like your content. I don't always comment. I was on Maple Street Aquatics live stream earlier today, and I wanted to say something. I liked the video, and I was watching the live stream, and I'm like, if I say something, then everybody's gonna talk to me for like 10 minutes, and I can't have that. I feel bad, so I didn't say anything. But I'm always watching everybody's videos, especially when I'm at work and I'm bored. Sima will tell you, like, you know, when we work, it's sometimes there's so much like downtime, you know. Thank you, my fish tank AQ. New local Austin. Welcome, buddy. And yeah, so basically, you know, I didn't want to really be like taking over the chat. That's essentially what happened, you know. Yeah. Thank you, Lazarus. So join the Discus Talk live stream tomorrow, you know. What's going on, Sandy? Sandy's an artist also. Sima is an artist. So Sima's doing NFTs. That's why she's on today, because I told her I'll talk about her NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. So we're trying to get in on this new trend, you know. Digital art. So she has some of her paintings and stuff. Sandy should be doing this too with your paintings if you're interested. Connect with Sima. She might be able to help you to get some of your stuff onto it. Just back from the island. Awesome. And Sandy trains horses. So Sima has horse paintings. They're NFTs. And so I'll get her to put the link up to her thing. What's going on, Josh? Oh my god. You're giving me hope. You're giving me hope. I hope the stupid water company gets their act together and bring the pH down to like 7.5 at least, you know. Thank you, Sima. Sandy just did a really amazing painting for me. She does commission artwork, so if any of you guys want commission artwork, you can contact her. Also, you can contact Sima, subscribe to their channels. They both have YouTube channels, you know what I mean? Thank you, ADHD. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crowntail. Nice, new local Austin. I heard her plants are awesome, so. Yeah, subscribe to her channel also. You know, check out her NFTs. Proceeds go into my music that she's producing with me, so like we need money to make our songs. It helps out. If you guys have like fungible money, what would you call those, bitcoins and stuff, you can go buy some of her art with it, and you know, she'll put some of that money towards our music. Who's Michael? Michael is Fish Easy. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's really awesome to see everybody. Aquafinity says yes, she's saying hi to Sima. She's very cute, by the way. She's very pretty and very talented. Just saying. Just putting it out there. She's quite cute. Quite an attractive young lady. And quite talented. Legendary without whiteout says I want to get a fish tank. Any suggestions for first time owners? So take your time, get a decent sized tank. Small tanks are difficult to maintain. Large enough tanks are better to maintain. So I would say at least a 30 to 35 gallon tank ideally, or 50 or 45 or 40 gallon, you know, like reader. And start with easy to keep fish, like guppies are easy. Live bearers, there's some really beautiful ones. I would say get the cheapest ones possible first for the first few months, because you might end up killing some of your fish. So learn about your nitrogen cycle. You might want to go and check out some videos from Time Aquatics, or LR Brett's older videos from the beginning. Some are DIY, you know, like King of DIY has some videos about the nitrogen cycle. Some good stuff on also on Bentley Pasco's videos about the nitrogen cycle, but his stuff is a little advanced, so I would assume you would have to advance a little bit before you get to them. Aquarium Co-op used to have quite a bit of good videos, so the original stuff from like 5 years ago, you might find some stuff from them also. Learn about the nitrogen cycle before you start keeping anything that's worth more than like $2 or more, because you are gonna kill fish in the beginning when you start. As you learn about the nitrogen cycle, this is unfortunate reality of it. So I would start with like some cheap fish, and learn, as you advance 6 months, a year in, then you can start taking on like some of these guys, like some of these cardinal tetras are quite beautiful, a little bit more forgiving animals, especially tank bred ones. So if you get it from a reputable person, that they're adapted to your own water, especially if they're bred in your water. Lemon tetras are a good example also of some forgiving fish, which are these guys here. So like those tetra types, some Daniels, like Rasboras, those are good after you've had experience with keeping live bears for at least 6 months. What's going on, Too Coolie for Schoolie? Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's so cute, you guys. I'm not even joking. She doesn't believe me, but she's super cute. What's going on, Maria? Welcome. What's going on, Too Coolie for Schoolie? Finally, you made it in time. Thank you for being here. Yes, that's why I recommend doing a lot of research before you get into it, because if you don't do your research, you are gonna end up killing fish. So something I want to show you guys. Super cute people. Here they are. These are my super cute fish. That's a female German blue ram. See how pretty she is? She's getting ready to spawn. And the male is right there. He's the big boy up here. It's also real nice. Not as forgiving as these tetras. These guys would require more pristine water. If your water quality is a little off, they will die. So something to keep in mind. I do have these for sale, available right now. These pairs at this size, breeding proven pairs, are $40. So yeah. What's going on, Shang? I will help you. We'll set up a tank. Actually, you know what? So Sima has a beta fish named Sushi. She's had him for a while now. So when the new betas come, we'll set her up with a female and a male, and we'll help her set up a tank and record her experience keeping them and also breeding them. That'll be a good experiment to do for somebody, and you guys could potentially do also with your kids. She has an 8-year-old son. He's super cute. He works also as an actor and sometimes on films. He does commercials and stuff. Super talented little kid. Super smart also. So it's a good learning experience for him also to keep them. And so she wants to set up several small aquariums, have them breeding, take care of. Yes, we set him up a while back. I remember setting the tank up for him. So that's super nice. That's really nice, Austin, because fish do better, especially if you're in some of the southern states where it's warmer. You can keep goldfish, koi, some of the other animals that can tolerate temperate weather outside all year round. Sima has a beta fish. His name is Sushi. He's super cute, actually. I think I was with you when you bought him too. Yeah, I think I was there with you when you bought him. I'm a bad fish influencer. I make sure you all buy fish. If you're in my life, you get fish. L. Snyder says, I live near Aurora. I set up a 20 long with about 18 white cloud minnows. I have plenty of Java moss, flakes, pellets, microworms, sponge filter. No fry hatching though. Any ideas? Chances are they're probably hatching, but you probably don't have enough hiding spaces for them to hide. So that's a possibility. Or the fish are not old enough to be spawning yet. So give them some time. Over winter might get some luck, because the white clouds seem to spawn in colder temperatures also. And if not, try them throughout the next year and you might get more luck. I personally like to have like a mossy bottom, so having like I don't know if you guys can see the moss here. This moss right there. Can you see it? So like, but a whole bunch of it on the whole bottom, basically cover up the whole bottom, and then have them spawn for like a few weeks, and then remove all the parents into a different tank, and then I usually get. They are super easy. Mine just spawn in the tank. I don't even have to do anything. But that's what I like to do if I want to actively try to spawn something. But generally they're super easy. Like even look. So right now these guys, like they're about to spawn. They're gonna spawn in the next like few hours. They're gonna lay eggs. Right? It's in the tank. These guys are all here. This giant fish is here. These other fish are here, and they'll raise a clutch of babies for me if I have small enough food. I could potentially raise a bunch of babies. You know what's going on, Fish Easy? Those were his fish. Actually, I was showing off. These German rams are actually. What's going on, Ozzy? Do I have to replace water from the fish tanks, and how often? Yes, all these tanks usually get a weekly water change. Sometimes every other week, but usually I try to do it once a week, which takes up a few days of my time every week. So it's not an easy hobby. I would not recommend getting into this hobby without some serious consideration and a decent amount of money to spend, as well as a decent amount of free time to dedicate towards your hobby, and a very understanding partner, you know, because your wife will not understand you spilling water all over your floor if something happens, or your husband, you know, and or you wanting to have several tanks so you can have baby fish, you know. It's something to explain to your partner. Hey, Father Fish, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love your channel also. Escaped Canada. Sima is a fugitive from US. Well, she's a Canadian citizen. She was born here, but she was in the US for a bit, and then she came here. Well, I mean, technically we are kind of imprisoned. We can't even live without getting a bloody vaccine, right? That's the rule, no? Can't live if you don't get the jab. So yeah, we are kind of imprisoned right now. Oh, hi, Morocco. Morocco's my 8-year-old buddy, Sima's son. He's super cool, super smart. Warm weather, I'm assuming, like nice warm weather, Florida weather is what she escaped from. to come live in the cold. I'm vaccinated, but I still don't want to go anywhere because I don't want to get stuck somewhere else. That's kind of scary too, you know. I'm Malik's, not the mama. Yeah, you guys are all awesome. And huge shout out to Father Fish. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, please go and subscribe to Father Fish. Huge fish influencer, and somebody that has a very good understanding of the nitrogen cycle and maintaining naturalistic aquariums long term, and a wealth of knowledge, you know. So you can learn so much from his channel also. I really love his channel. I'm also a member in his channel, so really happy to have him on the chat right now. Oh man, but you know, like I was always talking about that. It's cold everywhere. In Canada, it's cold. Deal with it. Yeah, subscribe to Morocco's channel. He's awesome, you know. Cute kid. What's the best fish store in GTA? There's a few best, really good fish stores in GTA. I can't really comment and say one is better than the other because they're all pretty awesome. What's going on, Jason? Happy Friday, buddy. What's going on, Gucci? 48 of you guys on. I love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you're on right now, and if you're liking this content. Could you show us the breeding method for angels? Yes. So I have an entire playlist called How to Breed Angels, or How to Angel Fish on my channel. There's like 14 or 15 videos explaining everything, how I do it, from how I set up pairs, how I get the babies, how I get the eggs. Just watch all the videos. If you want me to clarify anything, I can. But all the information is there. It's gonna take like 2 hours of the time if I were to explain it right now. And Father Fish starts in 30 minutes. So I don't think I would have enough time to explain how to breed angelfish in 30 minutes. That video series has about an hour and a half of content, explains everything, and you will get a really good idea on how to breed angelfish. What's going on, S? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Gucci Skunk, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Jason California says YouTube button. Yes, 10,000, okay? I don't know what I get, but I hope I get some money because I need it. You know, because I'm only getting like a few days of work a week, and I have to test and stuff, so it's kind of been oh, what is it loading? Am I what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on, Julian? What's going on, Tomo? Liquid Sue, what's going on? Yes. So there's the angelfish playlist. Thank you so much, S. Discus Talk is having a live stream. Yes, join the live stream on Saturday, and subscribe to also Morocco's channel, because he's 8. Okay, he is super inspired by my channel. Okay, like this kid, you know, like he heard I was telling his mom, Sima, who's my friend, about me getting 10,000 subscribers a couple of, like, I think yesterday we're talking about it, that I was telling her, you know, it'll be 10,000 today. And he was super inspired by that whole thing. And he already has a channel. He's been talking about it for a while. He's even asked me to subscribe. So it would mean a lot to me if you all can go and subscribe to his channel. Sima just put the link on, and it would really help out little kid, you know what I mean? Like, boost his ego, make him make videos and stuff, you know? We're in Toronto. Would I suggest to buy rams? From Fish Easy. He lives in Brampton. That's who I get my rams from. So, so let's get him to like 100, okay? Please, there's 50 of you guys on. If 50 of you guys subscribe to him, he's gonna be really happy tomorrow morning. I really think that's gonna make his day tomorrow, you know? Thank you so much, Sandy. What's up, Maria? Yes, Maria's here. I'm glad to see Maria in after a few weeks now. Matt. Who's Matt? One of you guys' name is Matt. I don't know who's Matt. I do know who's Matt. Actually, I do. Oh, now I'm drawing a blank. It's hard to keep in track of like all of you guys sometimes, you know. But yeah, it does help out. You know, like I feel like, I mean, it's nice that we're doing YouTube, but it's nicer to have like him having a channel and doing good, because that's like, you know, in the future when he's going to college and stuff, it might be something that he can actually fall back on instead of having to have a 9 to 5, you know. There it is. It's right there. S just posted it actually. Oh, Liquid is mad. Okay, good. Guppy Guru, yes. Oh, nice. You guys are now killing me, okay? You guys have like the nice fish near you. Good. Thank you so much. It's gonna make him feel real happy, and you know, and he's gonna be nice tomorrow to his mom, and he's gonna be super into making YouTube videos tomorrow. Keep him busy all Saturday. Thanks, Ryan. No, but for real though, check out Fish Easy. He's the one who I buy my rams from. He has all the videos on it and everything. Also, I promise non-stop that I'm gonna show him my zebra plecos. So I don't know if he's on right now, but I'm gonna show him anyways. So there's a lot going on in this tank. So let's look at these guys for a bit. We haven't looked at these in like probably like more than 2 months. Um, so there's some new babies, right? There's 6 of them. A whole clutch. And there's one actually from a separate clutch. There's only one in that clutch, so there's 6 in total. So 5 from one clutch and 1 from another clutch. Cute little things. There's one right there. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see them, but they're there. There's one right there. Right? And then there's these guys. These are like about 3 months old now. They're about 3 centimeters. You can see they're quite large for 3-month-olds. They might be a little bit more than 3 months. This is a group I'm keeping myself. It's another group. They're about 2 months old. They're about 2 centimeters. Actually, some of them are more than 2 centimeters. Real nice. There's 11 in here. Also from 3 separate spawns. I might sell this if anybody wants this group. Make me a proper offer, at least 150, 160 bucks a fish. I'll sell the entire group of 11 fish to the same person. I am keeping this group. Sorry about my dirty nails. I've been working in the fish room. But if somebody does offer me about $1,650 or $1,700, I guess $1,650. This is L46. I will sell this group of 11 fish from 3 separate spawns. So 6 different parents, a great breeding group to somebody for the future breeders. And I have a new group of eggs that just hatched. I think there's about 6 in there. Try to get some light in there, see if you can see some flies. It's quite difficult to see in there. It's, you know, like he's kind of very covered up, but they are in there. I actually saw them earlier today. So that's what's going on in this tank. They are spawning regularly, thank God. I am having quite a bit of success. I ran out of space on this side to put tags. It's all the way to the bottom, so I've started a new leg section over here. So this, I will try to fill this entire side before Christmas. That's my goal, you know, and that would be a good goal. I gotta upgrade my fish setups. Nice. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. And Kenneth says, yo, what's up, Kenneth? Yeah, I'm selling them at 2.5 to 3 centimeters for $150 each as a group, so not individually. So you're paying, you know, like more than $1,500, but you're getting 10 to 12 fish, you know, depending on how many fish are available and what you're paying. And I'm selling as breeding groups that you can potentially grow out and breed in the future with genetic diversity in the parents. These are all smaller clutches that I've been getting, which I personally like to keep myself. But, you know, it is money I need. So, I mean, some of them will be sold. Yes, let's get at least 69 likes. Thank you so much. I don't actively breed them, but they do breed on their own. Like, so some of these large ones I've had for 7-8 years. Some of these small ones were born in my fish tank. Some of these actually I bought also, but they are born in the tanks quite regularly. I have babies regularly in the tanks. Even these lemon tetras, I had a baby recently. I had 2 actually, but only 1 survived. I can show you guys which one it is because it has it hasn't colored up yet. So this one here is a recent baby from this year actually. If you watch some of the older live streams from like a few months ago, you can see this guy at like half the size. And he was born in this tank with this fish, with all the corridoras, with the plecos, everything, with all these blue rams and all the parents in the tank. So it is possible for them to breed in the tank on their own without an issue. But yeah, if you want to get more than 1 or 2, you would have to actively breed them. It's a flat rate for the US actually. It's $250 to $310. I think that's based on the size of the box. as well as your location. But you know, the location distance thing is very minuscule. The size of the box matters more. Taylor, welcome, love it, thank you. I cannot ship L46. They're critically endangered and they are Schedule 1, so I need to have a CITES permit, which I do not own right now, which is one of the reasons why I want to sell some fish locally, because I can sell within my province or within the country actually, without any issue, any of my fish, because they're all locally bred, and these are tank bred animals. But I cannot ship it to the US, unfortunately, not yet. But I can ship anything else that I'm breeding to the US. Angelfish, my L199s, my L471s. I recommend buying at least 50 fish if you are in the US, because the shipping will be cheaper that way per fish. Don't buy like 10 because you're gonna pay a lot of in shipping per fish. 52 likes, great. And yeah, all of you guys are subscribing to each other, that's great. And please subscribe to Morocco's channel. He's 8. I really want him to feel good when he wakes up in the morning, and that he has a bunch of subscribers, and you know, he's gonna feel real happy. So that's real nice. And thank you everybody that did subscribe. And Kana, what's up, buddy? How are you? I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Yes, so I'm caught up on the chat. 53 likes, awesome. Yes, I want to get some. I'm just waiting till I have a bigger facility. When I have a little bit larger facility on the ground floor with like actual floor drains, and I can actually get water in and out of the tanks quite easily, I want to get the 174s, 173s possibly also, 236 super whites, few other types of more expensive fish like the 136C type of deals, $500-600 a fish. I don't want to get them right now where I have to go to work and actually have to come home and physically maintain my tanks. At that point, it's difficult for me to maintain every tank every weekend, and then I don't want to have accidents and lose like all my really expensive fish again, you know, to an accident. So that's why I'm not buying any of the expensive ones right now. I'm going to stay with what I have. Oh no, oh no. One of my females got ripped to shreds. You guys want to see what happened? Oh no, this is really bad. Here, I'll show you guys. This is really bad. Can you see that L134 pleco? She has no skin. Damn. That is bad. I gotta pull her out. And I gotta treat her. Look at her back. She got ripped. She got ripped to shreds. Damn. So I don't want to lose her. I'm gonna get her out as soon as this live stream is done, and set her up in her own little breeding box, and medicate her. And I know they were trying to breed, and I think she wasn't ready to release eggs. So there's some pairs in that tank that are formed already. There's 10 fish, and there's some tanks that are not formed. So the pairs that are still figuring their stuff out, there's accidents that can happen, so that's something that happened. She's a $95 fish, wholesale. She's that big, and at the size that she is, she's probably worth more. No, a male attacked her. I think I can't guarantee it, but I think the male that is in the cave beside her, I think attacked her. Yeah, it's quite possible. It happens. You know, it's a natural part of breeding some of these animals. Unfortunately, a lot of my males are good. Once they do get formed into pairs, they're usually okay. This type of stuff doesn't happen, but this is a scenario where she wanted to come out of the cave and he didn't want her to come out. Usually they're very gentle, the males that I have, but there's obviously one that is not. And these are wild caught fish, so this is naturally what happens in nature also. So it's nothing we can do about it personally, but I do my best to stay on top of it. And now I'm not going to leave her in the tank, because if she gets trapped again, he's going to kill her, which is not what I want. So I'm going to put her in a breeder box, treat her, heal her up, and then let her back into the tank. And hopefully they figure out their stuff at the time. Yeah, mine too. This girl is pretty badly shredded. I feel pretty bad for her. Yeah, it happens sometimes, you know. Uh, have a great night, Ryan. See you on Sunday, buddy. Aw, poor Sima. Well, you're a good person. That's why other girls gang up on you, and you're pretty. You know, pretty girls get attacked by other girls sometimes because they're too pretty for them. You know that happens. So, unfortunate like side effect of life being good looking. Uh, Ryan says he's been having bad luck with guppies and certain tanks of mine. You know, sometimes guppies need a high pH and a little higher pH depending on the strain, so you want to kind of keep an eye on that. That seems to be a remedy. Salt helps sometimes also. US Caper says, I want to get 1,000 gallon pond and add 200 zebra plecos. I wouldn't recommend putting small fish like this into 1,000 gallon because you might not be able to see them and they're too expensive to die because you don't see them that often. You know what I mean? You want to keep an eye on them every day so that you might be able to see if there's an accident or damage, if the animal's hurt somehow, and you can remedy that real quickly without it becoming an issue. So definitely want to keep an eye on it. I would say 10 40-gallon breeders would be better than 1,000 gallon pond because then you can have 10 groups of zebra plecos breeding, and you can keep an eye on all of them, and you can take fry, and you can actually actively breed them, and you can make like almost 100,000 or more a year just off your 10 tanks, easily, eyes closed. Like I would be like this, collecting 100,000 a year, you know. No, I don't have to do any of that with these animals. So, like, plecos are great dads, okay? Despite what just happened with that particular scenario, I want to show you guys something. This is one of my males in the cave. He's hatching the eggs. He hatched them about 5 days ago. These eggs were laid on October 31st, and he's a great dad. This guy also is a great dad. So you can see his tail right there. The eggs hatched like a few days ago. One of the babies were out today, and I just collected him with this thing, and I put it back into the cave. And this was literally right before I started live streaming, and he basically came back, collected the baby, and put him back, and being really good. So plecos are in nature extremely good parents. The dads are really good. They have good paternal instinct, and they are also very good with their chosen females. The problem is that, especially this group right now, I bought wild caught fish, and some of these fish might have had different partners before they were collected, and they've been separated from those partners. So now they're still figuring out their new pair dynamics. I have two pairs that came together that are already mated, and they've already spawned for me. And when you see those animals, they're like birds. They behave like birds. They do their mating dance. Everything is good. So I haven't had problem with those two pairs that are in that tank together. But the other 6 fish, they are just randomly selected out of a group of 50 fish based on what I think is good looking, right? They necessarily don't always like each other. So or they haven't figured out their pair bonding dynamics yet. I'm hoping that most of them will pair up over the next few months and I get good successful spawns, but this type of stuff does happen until your pairs are formed in your tank and they've figured out their social dynamic and their pecking order. So this is the unfortunate reality of breeding plecos. What you can do is you can remove some of the bullyish males if they're becoming really aggressive. If they hurt more than one female, then you definitely want to remove them. If they continue to hurt females, then definitely remove them because they will eventually kill them. Hurt females, you want to remove them and treat them before they get more injured and then again can die. These are things you can do to remedy some of this stuff. Yeah, it is true. A lot of my males only mate with one female that they're mated with, and that female usually hangs out with them together. They usually stick, together very close by. They seem to be pairing up, as far as I can tell. Like, I mean, I am not a scientist. I can't prove it, but as far as I can tell,
a lot of these animals, like angelfish, German rams, like I mean, I have evidence in my tanks to prove some of that. You know, but sometimes I separate the pair because I don't like the quality of one of the fish, and I try to pair it up with another fish, and it doesn't always work out at all. I've always noticed it's much better when the animals pick each other from a group. They do seem to do better. This type of stuff doesn't seem to happen as often, especially if the group is large enough for them to pick and choose. So that's what I can say for that, you know. Clownfish says thank you. Thank you for being here. How many gallons does an angelfish need? Individual angelfish, I would say about 10-gallon tank would be enough. But I wouldn't recommend keeping an angelfish in a 10-gallon forever. You wanna, if you're just gonna keep one fish, I would say a 30-gallon tall would be ideal. So this is something like that. This is a 35 or a 37-gallon. That's one fish. He does really well in here. You can keep pairs, breeding pairs, in a 10 or a 20 tall for breeding purposes, and they do really well in those. But you would have to keep the water clean, not too much stuff in there. You know, like a 10-gallon tall, which is about 40 liters, is ideally the smallest I would breed a pair of angels in. Yes, most of the time plecos are good, especially if you've grown them out and they've been together their whole life. They figure out a lot of these issues. This usually happens when you bought a new group, or a new group you've had a year or so come into breeding season and they're just figuring out their mating, you know. Thank you, 56 likes, that's amazing. Hit the like button if you haven't. But yeah, a lot of times I like to breed fish, my fish, that can do a lot of the work themselves, so I don't have to do a lot of the work. All I have to do is feed them or the babies and do the water changes, and that's why I like breeding plecos, because they do a lot of the work, as you can see, quite successfully also. But there are downsides to breeding any animal. You know, nothing's perfect. We're not perfect. Things can go wrong. Obviously, remember last week I made a video about it. Something went really wrong, and you know, I lost 10 breeding animals and 16 baby L260 plecos. Quite sad. They were like my kids, you know, so it was pretty devastating to me. And but it did happen, and you know, I've dealt with it now, and you know, mentally I'm not all 100% okay about it, but it's nothing I can do at this point. You know, I can't go back in time, and so what my resolution is to do better every day, you know. If I could become any fish, what would he become? A great white shark, because that's the apex predator, you know. Yes, it was like 2K yesterday. Thank you so much. Good morning, Craig. You're kind of late, but I will stick with you for 4 or 5 more minutes. Then we're gonna go over to Father Fish, and we're gonna make his day today. Again, like every Friday and Sundays, we start the follow train, the watch train with Maple Street Aquatics, starting at 6 o'clock. They go till 7:30. I start at 7:30. So they'll send everybody over. I know all of you guys that came over from there, thank you so much. All the new subscribers, thank you. All the new channel members like Ray, thank you so much. Steiner, who's been here forever, thank you. S, thank you for being a channel member. Leo, thank you again for being a channel member. Maria Z, thank you. Who else? There's a whole bunch. Hi Craft, welcome. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well too. And ADHD Aquatics, thank you for being a channel member. And Longfin Lagoon, he's coming to pick up some fish soon, so thank you. Ryan, thank you for being here. US Caper, another channel member, thank you. Ray, a new channel member with Master Breeder level, so thank you so much. Hope you find value in your membership, and send me a message with your questions. Nonstop Aquatics, again, thank you so much. Being a channel member for a long time, and also a great friend. Follow his Instagram, Nonstop Aquatics. Also follow Seema Fisher's YouTube channel if you haven't. She'll follow you guys back. and her NFTs, which I put the link to on the description. And also Morocco, her son. He's 8, so help a brother out, make him feel good that he has a bunch of subscribers. Thank you. And all of you guys that did, thank you. And also Sandy Diamond, thank you so much. Great channel member, thank you for sending me artwork and everything. We should make some NFTs with your art, so contact Simo with that. Maria, glad to see you here from the last few weeks because I haven't seen you. Everybody that's watching this on the replay, comment below and let me know you're part of the replay crew. Fish Easy, great channel member. Subscribe to his channel. Help him get 1,000 subscribers at least. Let's do that quickly so we can move forward and he can be doing live streams and stuff that you guys will want to watch also. Gucci Skunk, thank you for being here. Jason, California. Father Fish, thank you so much. He's a great channel member also. We're gonna go over to Father Fish's channel right now and also comment and say we just came over from Aqua Malik. And David, also channel member, thank you. And Ames, who's been here forever. Mary Page, I did not see her today, but she's been here forever also. Thank you. I know she always lurks around and comments every once in a while and watches the replay, so every time. Ozzy, thank you for being here. I love all of you guys, every single one of you. Crown Tail Half Moon, thank you. And go to the link for tomorrow for the discus thing, discus research. The link is there tomorrow 6 p.m. Aquafinity, we'll do a collabs very soon, buddy. Just not this weekend. Things have gotten real hectic, so it's been difficult. I have to make time for you. I don't want it to be 10 minutes. We'll do an entire live stream. I'll come on your channel and I'll be on the live stream. We'll do a whole collab back and forth, answer questions for an hour or whatever. You know what I mean? So let's do that soon. Clownfish, thank you for being here. Highcraft, thank you. I love all of you guys. There's 60 likes. Great. Oh my god, this is awesome. Who else did I miss? L. Snyder. He's in Toronto, so thank you for being a channel subscriber. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't. If I did, I'm sorry. That's a Canadian thing to do. Apologize. Sometimes Canadians are not so nice, but I'm a good Canadian, so if I do make mistakes, I apologize. I admit my faults. I'm not perfect. New Local Austin, thank you for being here. I don't know if I saw B-Boy Graphics today, but if I haven't, he's a channel member, so shout out to B-Boy Graphics. Shout out to Jesse, who's a channel member. Shout out to Nonstop, who's a channel member. Bronx Bomber. Lurking, yes. The Adventures of Morocco. Yeah, buddy. Subscribe to his channel. Yes, sir. Fish Easy. Subscribe to his channel also. Send all the links. Subscribe to each other. We gotta help each other out. Legendary Without says this is his first stream. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you on Sunday's one. Thank you for being here, Ray Ray. We're gonna go over to Father Fish, and you're gonna find a lot of value over there too. So I'll see you over there. Say you came over from my channel right now. And everybody, when you go over to Father Fish, comment and say we just came over from Aqua Malik. And oh, Craig can go live right now finally. Thank you. That's amazing for letting me know. That's amazing. We're gonna start joining Craig's live stream soon too, so we're gonna have to get you a slot. And there's an entire playlist happening today. Father Fish starts right now. He's already started 8:30. So let's go over to Father Fish. I love every single one of you guys. And Craig, we're looking forward to your live streams. Fish Easy, we're looking forward to seeing your live streams because you're gonna have 1,000 subscribers soon. And everybody that's subscribed to Sima's channel as well as Morocco's channel, thank you so much. All my 10,000 subscribers, thank you. I love you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend with lots of enjoyment and family time and time with your loved ones. Let's go get over this pandemic and let's get back to the things that matter, which is friends, family, and the people that love us and that we love back. And hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I love you guys. God bless you all. And I will see you on Sunday with the live stream, and I'll try to do a video in between. And I'll also record all the stuff that's happening this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And Sunday night is a second special live stream with the beta unboxing, so stay tuned for that. Join me and let's do this. We're gonna get 150 fish. Pick your fish on Sunday. Good night. I'll see you guys on Sunday. God bless you all. I love you all. Mwah. Thank you so much. And don't forget, if you have money, Bitcoin type of stuff and cryptocurrencies, and you want to burn some, go buy the NFTs. Helps me out quite a bit. A lot of that money is going into doing art for our new project. So thank you so much. And thank you, Sima, for being here. I love you guys. God bless you. Mwah. Let's go over to Father Fish. The Adventures of Morocco says, see you on Sunday. Thank you so much, Morocco. I love you guys. God bless you. Bye, 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 bye. Let's go over to Father Fish. Tell him you guys came from Aqua Malik. Okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's our new song, actually. Let's go. I love you guys. God bless you. Bye.